hello from here at Riva on what is the final full day of Hull City's training camp at the home of the Turkish Football Federation. It's Friday, it is their final session of what's been a really tough week in the sunshine, and obviously the players behind me are building towards the game against Shotravalata's Kasimpasa on Saturday, which will then bring an end to the week out here in Turkey. Quite a few players not involved tonight for various reasons, knocks and niggles. Obviously we know there's no Louis Coyle because of the hamstring problem that he picked up in the game against Istanbulspor. There's no Alfie Jones training, Stephen Alzati, Gustavo Puerta, Elliot Matazo or Rida Lalui training here. The rest of them are. Good news is that Liam Miller and Mohamed Baloumi are training. I don't know if you can see, if I point kind of right over, if you can see the football behind me. If I move out the way, you can see the red football behind me, the big red football. That's where Miller and Baloumi have been doing their fitness exercises without the ball. So that's pretty much it for the training sessions here this week. Big difference compared to last year where they were training twice a day, and they'd be training in the heat of the day as well, around about 11 o'clock. Every session this week has been kind of 5-6 o'clock-ish. We trained here at 6 o'clock this evening, and it's so much, the heat is so much more bearable for the players. But spirits have been really high all week. They've been really positive. The players seem to be getting on really well with the new coaching staff, the new manager. We sat down and had a lengthy chat with Dean Holden earlier this afternoon, so keep an eye out for that on the podcast, the 1904 Club. But yeah, the spirits seem really high. They seem to be really enjoying what the new manager wants them to do. Everything is focused on just being really positive and playing forward, and it's, you know, it probably sounds a little bit daft because you'd think every manager wants them to play forward, but it's just, it feels, watching it, just a little bit more simple, with the emphasis being on attacking and getting that ball forward as quickly as possible. So obviously we'll have to wait and see how that looks as the pre-season wears on. Obviously they've got the game against Kasimpasa on Saturday, and then we return to England on Sunday afternoon with that game against Stockport to come next Saturday, and that's when obviously a lot of City fans domestically will get a chance to watch a Jakurovic side in action. But from what I've seen this week, you know, really positive. It's been enjoyable to watch them train, and then obviously we saw them train on Monday, and then put that into practice in the game on Tuesday, which they won. So, you know, as I say, everything seems really positive on the pitch. There's a lot of stuff going on away from the pitch, of course, with the EFL situation and trying to bring players, and that's something we all know that needs to happen. So let's wait and see on that front. But yeah, signing off from training at least with a really positive session.